Okay, so what is up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the Zhiyun Smooth X. Now, this video is probably long overdue because I have been using this device for about 2 months now, which is a very long time for a tech product. But that probably tells you that this is not a review that I've basically rushed into, and I've actually taken my time to test this device for a long period of time, and I pretty much know all the ins and outs about this device at this point. So in this video, I'm basically going to be giving you like a product overview to tell you everything that this device can do and why you might want to pick one up for yourself, especially if you need a selfie stick as well. Let's get right into it. So obviously, the first thing that you have to pay attention to when you get the box for this device is the setup process. And it's really easy. You just have to twist out, twist up, and insert your phone in the direction that the device tells you to. And that's about it. You turn it on and you're done. Pretty straightforward, I think. But in any case, using this device is very simple. It basically has 4 different buttons on it, or maybe 5 including the power button, and they all do very specific things. For example, the power button on the side turns on the device and puts it in stabilizer mode. So if you're like me and you have like an iPhone 11 or an iPhone 12, your phone already does a pretty good job with video, but this is going to even help you stabilize it further so you can get very smooth B-roll with your phone, which in many cases might not be necessary for some people, but you can do that if you want to. The next button that you're going to see is basically going to be this giant joystick, which you basically use to pan the device. It's really straightforward, honestly, in what it does. Pan. You can actually tilt a little bit. Since this is a 2-axis gimbal and not a 3-axis gimbal, it works like that. Pretty straightforward. Now, because I am a YouTube video creator, I'm quite used to shooting videos in 16:9 like this. So, I mean, it makes sense that my camera is tilted like this. But for people who intend to use this as a selfie stick on like Instagram and stuff, you probably want your camera in portrait mode. And to be able to do that with your camera, you simply have to tap the mode button twice, and this happens. It basically puts the camera in selfie mode or portrait mode, and you can extend out with like the selfie stick and you're pretty much good to go. And this actually works out for a lot of people who want to use this gimbal on like Instagram and stuff, and it's really handy. I personally find that feature to be very handy and helpful, especially when you're using it on social media like TikTok, Instagram, and maybe even Twitter these days. And I know a lot of people are making vertical videos on YouTube these days, so there's that as well. Now, the next button you're basically going to get is going to be the record button. And now this button works in the ZY-Camera app, so you can basically use this button to record videos or take photos, and it also works the exact same way in all the other apps, so you don't have to feel like you're tied up to the ZY-Camera app. Now, using the ZY-Camera app is going to give you a lot more features and a lot more flexibility, but you don't necessarily have to use it. So I can use this button in basically my main camera app, and I can still record, stop recording, take photos and all that with no issues at all. Now, the last button is the one that gets a little tricky. It's basically a switch type of thing. It's like a lever basically, with the W and the T signs on it, and it's basically a zoom lever. So if you pull it in the ZY-Camera app, let me show you that. Right, so if you pull it in the ZY-Camera app, it basically zooms in and it zooms out. Pretty straightforward, right? Exactly. But the problem with this is it only works in the ZY-Camera app. You basically cannot use this inside of the main camera app on your phone or inside of Instagram or anything like that. That feature only works in the ZY-Camera app. And that's about all there is to know about this gimbal. It gives you smoother video and it's pretty much very fun to use. So if you're looking for a selfie stick / gimbal that's going to give you more stable videos, the Zhiyun Smooth X is actually really good at a price of around $55 right now pretty much makes it a steal for the price, because it does so much for what it is. You can get a regular selfie stick, but it's not going to give you all the features that this device gives you, especially not the 2-axis gimbal, which actually helps you to stabilize your video and makes it watchable, and you don't get dizzy or get a headache when you're watching videos that are not stable with handheld shooters or anything like that. So ultimately, the gist is, it's a really nice 2-axis gimbal with a selfie stick integrated, and if you want the best performance out of this, you should use the ZY Cammy app, which also actually gives you like a video editing software and some suggestions. But if you really don't want to use the ZY Cammy app, you can use something else to run your videos. Anyways, that was my quick video about the Zhiyun Smooth X. If you'd like to pick up this device, I'm going to have links in the description below. And a huge thanks to Zhiyun for actually sending out this device to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I will see you on another video that was shot by Kagan. Peace. The Khan of Gods!